But yeah, I'm going to work on some art today. My crystal art also. The crystal is here also somewhere. Oh, this thing. I was working also on the portrait for somebody. Also, I don't know why my YouTube is not showing up one of the things. I want to look just as oh there. I don't know why it was showing up in my list there. Probably a little bit slow here though. Because of the little bit lateness. On Friday I was sick, so everybody, I'm sorry I was sick on Friday. But I promise I will be not sick this week. I was basically having stomach issues, and so on. Actually, I made it a bit good because I also did stream on Sunday. I was making a two-part of podcast. With one part of the podcast on Friday. I mean on Saturday. Another one on Sunday. But yeah. This bed was something I made here. It's got often time loops and so. But yeah. I'm going to work on my art right now. In a second. Where's my torch? Sorry, I'm still a bit distracted because I need to really work on this more. Leave this page. I have a lot of time really no clue what actually people find the most enjoyable. To watch. Maybe some of you can tell me what you like me to. I read basically a lot, but I'm also kinda chronically distracted. So, for example, I read a lot of stuff that's happening, but a lot of the time I'm missing some parts because I'm just not really feeling it. I feel like a lot of the time. Sorry, I got a bit distracted. Here, and I put there. Here, blob. I should tag everybody. Okay, let me work on this now. I think I'm just going to... I don't think I have done enough on the background, but I'm just going to... I want to do something more than just background drawing right now. So... I'm going to do a little bit of coloring. Ta-da. Hey, how are you doing? Are you doing good today? I'm doing okay. Can you hear me, by the way? Or is my voice not working? I have no clue, actually. Yeah, thank you. I started this one some time ago, and I thought I'm going to color a little bit today. And there's still a lot of stuff, a lot of work to do still. This work. Okay. I was not sure if I was putting the sound too high. I can't hear my stream, so... Uh, oh, so in the morning, what did I in the morning actually? In the morning I played. Yeah, I did go for a walk. I did do some workouts, and in my morning after that, I did play some palia with the friends. I played some Final Fantasy in the afternoon. Then I watched The Good Place with other friends. Then I made some time-lapse videos of drawings I made in the past. Yeah, that is it, right? Now I'm drawing. Oh yeah, I also need to go to the hospital, to the doctor as well. I also need to go to the doctor appointment or something. How about you? How's your day so far? Are you just waking up? Your day is pretty active. My day has been doing great. Just been drawing. Okay. Yeah. I wanted also to do some drawing, but I wanted to also write some bit on book I want to write, but I got distracted by Discord after I got back. And I was maybe playing too long Final Fantasy 14. So I didn't really do much writing stuff, and so maybe tomorrow. I have a friend that makes video games, so they make what's it called? The virtual novel. It was that is called Wicked Widow. It's fully voiced. Let me do the eyes also. The eyes will be yellow. Yellow bluish. Or yellow green. What game? Oh, the game is called Wicked Willow of my friend. It's a game. It's an LGBT friendly game. Which you are a witch in the game. I'm going to look if I can find it. This is my friend's game. Okay, let me get back to here. It's a virtual novel. It is completely voice acted. Characters of voice actors. It's a bit of my friend's passion project, I think you can say. Okay. Do you like virtual novels? I know someone who is making a novel. Their stream making it. Oh, okay. The eyes look. Yeah, thank you. I'm working on it right now. I'm trying to basically work with different kind of layers. So I can also drag more around and scale it, work with different colors and then mix them into each other to get just a little bit different colors. I really like doing that kind of stuff. That was not the mixing one. The color mixing one. What was this? That was the one for destroying, and I didn't want it to destroy. You know somebody who makes a novel and they stream making it? Like a video game novel or like a comic? Kinda like a comic. Okay. Yeah, there was sometimes somebody on Twitch that makes a novel, and I was wondering, do you watch that person on YouTube or on Twitch? Is it a lady that makes a comic, or is it a guy that makes a comic, or is it a person that is of unspecified gender? Okay. Oh. Maybe that person also is multi-streaming. the name of this person that I was watching in this morning? Okay, my mouse is doing weird. Yeah, the person that I was talking about was also streaming on. Is also a girl. So I was wondering if, oh shit, why? Okay. Okay, now I can see it again. What is the what kind of comic are they writing? What is it about? Like a fantasy show? Like a fantasy comic? Or is it something else? It's pretty much a fantasy. It's not that far in the story yet. Currently, they are in school and talking to other characters. Okay. Oops. Alright. So yeah, I was thinking about writing a kind of fantasy story with some moral lessons. I am basically a bit a chaos writer, so I have a rough idea of what is going to happen in my stories, my story that I'm trying to write. But I don't have really a plan how they get from one to another point. So I'm writing and then I come on with the ideas all the time. I'm a bit chaos. There's also a lot in my art. I have not a word-like concept of why something happens. I am not really will you stream making it? Oh, stream what? Making? Writing my fantasy novel or my fantasy book? I can stream making some of the art of it as well. Maybe. I don't really like to stream on while I'm writing the story because I'm getting really fast distracted and then I don't write anything. The best place for me to write on stuff is getting probably being sitting in a bathtub and putting my internet off so I can not get distracted by internet. But I can work on sceneries from the book also. I make some 3D models also that I was going to use. Here. This thing will be a school building. I think I will make this part here into the greenhouse because the school will have a greenhouse. Then this part, shouldn't erase that. But yeah, this part here probably will be the cafeteria of the school building. And I think then the ships. But yeah, then the floor below here. I need to make a floor below here somewhere too, which will be the cellars also, the cellars. So I make here kind of. I will make here some kind of stairs, and then here will also be another staircase. But yeah, let me go back to my artwork. will you label it like different colors means different room? Yeah, probably, but it is also a really big project, so I'm going to probably also put some decoration in them. So I need to find a website where I can also download a lot of items, so I don't need to mesh them all. So because if I need to make for every item an original mesh, that will take so much time. If I want to make a desk, and if I need to make plants, plants are. I've never tried to make mesh models from scratch, so from plants. I think do that with everything. It will be quite a lot of work. I think I can better edit them than making them all. So I will have then a room that's so basically the bigger rooms are one of the bigger rooms is will be a also the other side will be a library, but if I'm further with it, it's going to be looking more like a video game model, so it's easier to know what room is for what. Also, maybe I'm turning my book into a video game, and then I also need to learn to program. So maybe just a map in a virtual reality game or so for virtual reality stuff. I don't know. That would be cool though if I make a game and so making a game is really a lot of work, specifically if I make a 3D game. When did you start drawing this drawing? I think I started somewhere last week or so. I think last week on Monday. So and I have been only working on it on the stream, mostly only on the stream. of other stuff that I was working on off stream. I recently also finished one of my artworks. I finished my fairy tale artwork. My artwork is based on fantasy style. Like this. That's too big. What are you drawing, by the way? What are you drawing? Are you there still? Gorilla Tech King. drawing fan art for people. Okay. Did people ask you to make fan art? Of something? Or somebody? I just decided to do it for fun. Okay. Let me continue with the body. how late is it for you? How late is it right now for you? What made motivated you to start streaming? I thought I wanted to basically I wanted to make friends, I think. And I am a little bit socially awkward, and at least I feel like I'm a bit socially awkward. And I live in a really boring small village. There are not many people that... Basically, that's one of the reasons, not the full reason. But also, I wanted to share my art, and I wanted to show that I make my art myself. I'm not one of those AI flops. Also, I really don't like AI. Don't try to promote AI with me. Oh my nose! I really don't like sneezing. Sorry for the loud niche. A sneeze. Yeah, it's kind of hard to point it down to me, to why a reason. Maybe you can say also in a way that I started to stream to have some kind of stuff I can show. That I did something with my life when I've been older. That I did not just did fall asleep and one day woke up being old and crippled or so. I don't know. So maybe, I think maybe that's also something, that's just one thing. I really hope I will never become old crippled person. I hope if I'm old, I'm just one of those old people that is still really fit. There's some really old lady that I follow. She's in her, she's 90 and she still doesn't have wrinkles as well, and she doesn't use Botox. She's really healthy. Just I don't know why. She says she doesn't use Botox. She lives really healthy as well. I'm not sure what her name was again. I don't know how to pronounce her name. She has some kind of Indian name. And I don't know how. I'm afraid of pronouncing it wrongly. I think I need to restart another clip, another music clip. Okay, let me put on this next one. She seems very healthy to no one. She seems happy to have none. Yeah, let me look for what her name was again. I'm going to look it up. So she is role V. I think she's a vegan lady from. Let me look up. I think she is from the United States as well, which is kind of strange because a lot of people are from in the United States are really unhealthy. I think. Let me look up the old box. What is this? Trying to find it out. Cannot find I probably need to look it up for another time. But yeah, I followed her on Instagram and it's so many people that I don't know. Look up. Okay, I'm going to try to share the link somewhere. YouTube. Oh, here. edit this article maybe. Look here. Should be this lady. I really also should go. I also need to pee. Okay, let's go take a pee, and then while I'm taking a pee, I'm going to play a drawing video. Voice. Okay, let's look at this person. I think I have her found. I think this is another. Okay. Okay, share window. Share window, yeah. Here. And open Safari. Yeah, I think this. Why did it make it so really big? That's always what happens. But yeah. So this woman is far older than she looks, I think. But yeah, let's me continue here doing this so further. Let me continue with my drawing. I guess I'm now back. Since I'm back, I probably should go draw more instead of sticking things online up. Oh, I see what you mean. She doesn't look that old. Yeah, she is something ends. She is something like ends 70 right now. If I if I will reach that age, I also want to look so good for my age. That will be really cool. And I'll follow also a couple of other ladies that look like that. I mean, yeah, she is. I think she is also still in good shape. Also, specifically for a lady that is in her 70s, and 70s. She also was having a restaurant. She was having a restaurant, and she was doing push-ups in the restaurant, which was funny. Imagine walking into a restaurant and the owner is doing push-ups. I hope I look young than I am old. I hope I look that young when I'm old. Yeah, I hope too. I'm eating healthy, so I'm doing exercise. So I have never really eaten that much junk food. So I'm trying to go to sleep on time. So I try to do everything I can to age gracefully. I think I have in generally a good sleeping pattern. I tend not to stay up late. I tend to take my rest. But yeah, I follow a couple of really of old ladies that look far younger than they are, and that encourage also healthy living and going on time to sleep and so. I don't have a grandmother anymore, and watching those old ladies feels like I'm still having in some way still a grandmother. I miss having a grandmother. They did die quite young. My father's grandmother, my father's mother, I mean, did die when I was around 7. Yeah, so, and my other did die in my something 20. I think when I was 20 or so, or 18. But yeah, I wish I was still a grandmother, and also wish I was having a grandmother that was like a good grandmother as well. I just wish this. That's why I watch sometimes from those grandmothers or so. Or those, because I feel like I just have so what I care. Sorry, I'm crying. I'm crying. Oh. I wish I did ask more things about more stuff about my grandmothers when they still were alive. How the life was when they grow up. How much things were different. What kind of lessons they wanted to give me. What things they will do different. Through wisdom, I'm talking to my grandmother more. So, as them stories about, so how their life was when I did grow up, how the world did change. I also don't have. I have only one grandfather still. He is starting to lose. He's starting to lose his memory. He got in. He got some kind of accident, and he is a bit confused since then. You never know when your grandmothers, they're not anymore. They can go quite soon when some like my grandmother was so my grandmother stopped smoking around 3 years before she did die. My mother's mother. It's not. I was having less with my grandmother from my mom because she was having some problem. But I'm now thinking maybe it was probably also not that easy for her. I hope he condition doesn't get. I hope too. I will be able to visit him again. That he that his memory problems are not getting worse. Oh, I can still. I hope I can still spend some. I hope I can still ask him for stuff before he passed away. How old are your grandparents? The only grandfather I have is right now 88. So he's quite old. My other grandfather only did live to the age of 75, I think. He died when I was a baby. Sadly, both of my grandmothers and that died. Oh! Both your grandmothers and your granddad did die? When did your granddad die? Wait, this should be... How much years ago did your grandparents died? How old were you when that happened? Your grandparents died at age... at 70? Age 70? Like my grandfather? That I never did know. I was 7, if I remember correctly. At the time. Ah, you were still quite young. There. Where do you get the songs? They sound very. Oh, they're from. So. They're from sound. They're from some guy that allows their music to be used. If I post the name of him in my chat, in my description, their name is Alexander Nokanda. He's from Norway. He makes a lot of fantasy music, which is if you credit him, you can use his music. So, but you need to basically, if you're stream, you need to post their stream in the comments section, and in the description of my video, if you go into if you look into the my channel, in my description of my stream, then you see all my social media links, and then you see also one that says Alexander Nonka Agada. So, and that is the guy that makes this all this music that I use, and I basically you need to credit him, and then you can use it on YouTube. This is the name of that guy. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. He's a Norwegian. He's a Norwegian guy. This is my favorite. This is really I think this is one of the best that hard last name to say. Yeah. I find it hard. For me, it is hard to pronounce. I have no clue how to pronounce his name. I have a friend that is Norwegian. Maybe I can ask her how to pronounce that name. And then I can try to remember how to pronounce that last name. But I think I think that is one of the best music that I can use on my stream without getting copyright strikes, if I credit the artist. Specifically, when it comes to music, I like a lot of art. If I do a lot of music on YouTube, I'm streaming it on my art. It doesn't go. I don't get. I basically I can't. Even if I was having enough people that's to. Yeah, even if I was having enough followers, YouTube will, and the copyright owner will take all my credit, even though I make myself art. So it takes. YouTube doesn't really give anything. Basically, you're yeah. I'm rambling. Okay. Do you also have a hard to pronounce name? My name is not that hard to pronounce, I think. I'm not going to say it on stream though, about my real name. I don't really want everybody to know. Basically I try to have a low. I like not to share my name online, my legal name, that much. Thank you. I thought those colors fit together nicely. something that happened with my VTuber model. Where's my add-on? My VTuber model. Oh my. Okay, something did go wrong because I lose my model. Yeah! I clicked on something and then the add-on disappeared. My VTuber model. Let me get this again in here. Back here. Need to place it back to the right position. How did I do that again? No. This is really annoying. This is how it works. Okay. Oh, there I am again. I think I clicked something in OBS accidentally and removed my VTuber model. I'm also going to stop, so I think I need to go sleep soon. Tomorrow I think I'm going to work further on this. I hope you enjoyed the stream, so I hope to see you tomorrow again. I'm going to either work on the character itself or the background, or going to maybe draw again, make more stuff. And so in the background maybe. I'm not sure yet, but I hope you enjoy it. Still a lot to work on. Thank you. I hope it's only getting better and better. Look how it's going. How I'm raining. How's watching me on Twitch there. Having some trouble on Twitch. I'm going to raid Raccoon. Because the Raccoon is kind of strange. I hope they don't ban me for some reason again. Okay, yeah, last time I rated somebody on on Twitch. That person accidentally banned me, and then they unbanned me, which was kind of strange. Stuff happens on Twitch. I don't know what the raccoon person is drawing. Hardly. How did that excellent? Oh, it is because of their mods. They were having one mod that was trigger heavy, and then they unbanned me. I think maybe one of the bots was using, maybe they were sniffing something from the garbage can. I don't know. I mean, that's what raccoons do. But okay. I'll speak to you tomorrow.